Cigar Colonel here. We're back with another review. It's been a little while, so thanks for being patient. Here with Millennial Cigar Guy and the Cigar Snob. Excited to talk about the Cornelius and Anthony Senor Esugars.
I like to call it E-sugar, but...
Well, and there's the reason. I like E-sugar. I was doing some research. I knew it was about the dog, right? So,
yeah. Okay.
You see the box. Here's Mr. Esugars.
Okay.
His real name is Oscar, but for some reason, the guy who owns the dog, who also owns the cigar company, calls him Sugar.
Okay.
As a nickname, Sugars. So the Spanish name for sugar is Esugar, which is spelled A-Z-C-A-R, but he made it a phonetic kind of a spelling. So you have Senor Esugars.
Okay, so it's pronounced wrong and spelled wrong.
It's pronounced wrong and spelled wrong.
All right, I like it.
And we hope it's not a dog.
There you go. Oh, dog stick. Yeah.
Oh, dog stick. God, I smoked a few of those.
Yeah. There's a lot around.
Yeah, well, this is a fairly new line for us here at Cigar in Evansville, Indiana. Whenever you're in the area, come by and see us. We had premature clipation because we're so excited about being back with you. So let's talk about it. I mean, I think the construction is really nice. It's a nice, firm, you know, and they call this the Corona Gorda size. That's what they call it.
Good size cigar.
Yeah.
One of my favorite sizes.
I think so too.
Personally, I prefer a little bit of a bigger ring gauge, but for a quicker smoke, this is just fine.
The guy with the little dick likes a bigger cigar.
Goddamn right.
Well, what I like about it, again, it's kind of like the Lancero concept. You're going to get more of the flavor out of it. So, but the wrapper is a San Andreas,
Mexican San Andreas?
Mexican San Andreas wrapper, and it feels, you know, a little bit toothy. Kind of reminds me a little bit of like a Padron.
Padron,
feel,
yes.
You know?
It reminds me very much of a Padron Maduro.
Yeah, and you know, the rest of it's all Nicaraguan. So yeah, anyway, it smells really nice, like nice rich tobacco smell. I haven't done any cold draw, have you?
Yes, smelling the foot and also doing a cold draw, again, best way I could describe it is sweet earth.
Okay.
Kind of earthy, but a little sweetness in there with it.
I don't know about you, on my cold draw, I can really tell that it's growing good. I mean,
yes.
Sometimes you just pick up flavors in a cold draw, but I'm actually feeling the air moving through it, which is that's nice because it's something that's, again, this size and fairly tightly rolled. It looks like it has a pretty interesting, nice draw for it.
All right,
let's light it up.
Let's do it.
See, I am prepared. From now on, you will never catch the Colonel without a flame. Whether that be a lighter or some other kind of creature.
Ooh. Lots of pepper.
Big time pepper in that when it came again, you know, we've already established well that I retrohale a lot, and the first puff was the retrohale, and wow.
Yeah, it still maintains a bit of that sweetness that we got from the cold draw.
I don't retrohale on the first couple puffs just because the pepperness is so strong in some cigars. This is, I'm getting like a red and black pepper. It's real peppery to start with.
It's like all kinds of pepper. The Colonel's going to have to unlock his vault because 1 week, right?
Monday.
Millennial Cigar Guy. We'll have to rename him. He will now be 21 Cigar Salute.
That's probably the amount of cigars he smoked.
In 1 hour.
My biggest factor to stop me from smoking is how much I want to spend.
Yeah.
I can keep going.
That is a factor, yes.
I can't get past the pepper right now.
Pepper is just taken over.
Yeah.
It's a pepper bomb.
I've spoken this before. Didn't really pay attention. Like we don't analyze it quite as much as we do when we're here. But yeah, it's. I don't want to say it's different than what I remember, but I just hadn't really paid attention to it right. I guess.
Right.
I'm noticing a lot more of the pepper than I have in the past.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a bit sweeter than what it has been. And later on, it doesn't mean it won't go to the sweetness.
Right.
It's a little bit more peppery than I remember.
Yeah. What do you think of the draw? Mine is absolutely
Mine's perfect.
perfect.
Mine's perfect. I'm getting a little bit of an uneven burn, but not bad.
I'm in the same boat with you.
I think mine's going to correct just perfect.
Yeah,
We just put
Yeah.
it up, so I think it's time to.
but the draw is superb. And like I said, I kind of had a pre-note of that just from the cold draw because I was picking up the taste, but I was also feeling that kind of cool air moving through the cigar into my mouth, so I knew it was going to be a good draw.
What?
Your sidekick or something?
Nice,
Yeah.
yeah, nice rich taste. You can tell that they don't put cheap tobacco in.
No, this is really good tobacco.
Man, I retro held the first time. Whoa.
Yeah, it's powerful. I mean,
It
you're
is.
watering. Your eyes are watering.
Yes, it is.
Cigar snob is crying.
Yeah. You know, and I'm getting almost like a black pepper, white pepper, red
Yeah,
pepper,
yeah.
cayenne
Cayenne.
pepper. It's all the spectrums of the pepper.
Yeah. Well, I'm trying to just not retrohale so much, and it is starting. I'm starting to pick up a little bit of flavor now, but again, it's just what I would call a rich tobacco flavor. I'm not getting any.
Yeah. I would call it earthy and woody.
Yeah.
Is what I've got so far in this cigar.
We've all smoked this before,
Right.
But really haven't. I mean, I know I haven't really taken the
Yeah, I
time.
haven't.
You know, I was thinking about that the other night when I sat, when I sit outside and I may Instagram. Here's my pairing,
Right.
But I'm not really reviewing the cigar or even
Well,
the bourbon. But
you know
I
what?
am enjoying how they taste together. But yeah, you just want to relax.
Yeah,
This is
half relaxation, half
Yeah.
of it's into the bourbon,
Right.
Or third, and third.
Yeah.
So
And then depending on the conversation,
Right.
or if you're with yourself and
somebody.
you're listening to music, you're getting lost in
Right.
whatever. So
I usually go out and read.
Yeah.
I'll go out front and smoke and read. So I'm paying attention to the book. I just have a cigar there to, I guess, keep my hands busy.
yeah, so this is work, people. We are working, okay?
It's my paycheck.
We are working
On the clock.
to find this flavor.
I'm starting to really pick up some flavors in this cigar.
Yeah, now as I was saying, the what we're about an inch, not quite an inch in.
I'm probably closer to inch and a half.
Definitely.
There is a lot of wood coming out of this. I'm getting like oak and a flavor that I don't normally come up with that I would have to say I'd pin it to almost like pine.
I get what you're saying.
Piney, oaky, not much on the cedar side, but getting very woody now.
Yeah.
So I'd agree with the woodiness. I don't know enough to say which kind. It could be oak or pine, however you're saying it. But I'd agree with the woodiness. The pepper's still there a little bit. Didn't go away completely.
It is. The pepper's melting out.
Yeah.
It
It's
is
subsiding.
calmed down a little bit.
Yeah.
And like you said, that I'm definitely getting the oaky wood, and I'd say after it clears and it's just sitting there a little bit, that's when I'm getting a little bit of that piney thing you're talking about.
I
Yeah.
now have, instead of the sugar or sweetness kind of in the aftertaste, it's almost like pine needles. Reminds me a little bit of the aftertaste of
Like a gin or something.
Tanqueray.
Tanqueray, yeah.
Yeah, it's got a little bit of
Yeah.
Tanqueray aftertaste.
Right.
I wonder if this would pair well with Tanqueray.
Well, it certainly should.
Yeah.
I think it would.
Dave and I agree a lot on the right alcohol.
Yeah, alcohol we have pretty much 100% agreement on.
Yes.
Cigars, not so much. Getting better.
You are.
I'm getting better. See how that works? Now you know why we call him Cigar Snob.
I gotta earn my reputation somehow.
Put the zinger in, baby. Well, I think we're going to take a little break here and talk a little more amongst ourselves. We'll be back with you momentarily as we corral the dog, Senor Esugars. Adios. We're back with Senor Esugars.
Trick me. Thought you were a dog.
I am a dog. Just ask my wife. So let's talk about what we're getting now. Cigar Snob, take us off.
Pepper still throughout. It's definitely a pepper bomb. Picking up the woody flavors. I'm picking up oak, pine, and even like a pecan or walnut flavor. And of course that kind of back taste of sugar sweetness. Great flavors throughout. I mean, they meld together very well.
For me, I just tried a retrohale. You probably saw that. It hurts. So the pepper is still there on the retrohale. It's normal though. I'd say the pepper subsided quite a bit. I can't quite pick it up. Doesn't mean it's not there. I'd say it still kind of has that woodsy flavor, but it's also gotten that sweet that I remember from smoking from this. And then also a little side note. The burn has self-corrected beautifully here. I haven't touched it up since you guys saw it earlier on, and it's gotten itself fixed almost perfectly. So give it points back for that.
Yeah, I'm definitely getting the pepper still there, retro hell for sure, and that earthiness and the sweetness is definitely coming out. Still that woody flavor. I'm trying, and then you said pecan. I'm trying to see where I'm at with that.
Almost on every draw, I'm picking up like
a nutty flavor.
Very, very nutty, woody, and it just kind of goes back and forth from pine, oak, and then like a walnut, pecan. Wow. I've never had a cigar on the woody scale kind of just keep going back and forth.
Right. Like a derby pie.
Yeah,
Just need a little more chocolate.
now it's justified. You said derby, so I had to throw in justified.
Oh, justified, yeah. Oh.
Even like outside.
Yeah, flavors are excellent on this cigar. I love the wood flavor, the earthiness, and then the background of the sweetness. Mm-hmm. It's just that now the cigar's getting very soft and it's hard to keep it.
Okay.
Hard to keep it going.
All right, well, we're going to come back and wrap up with the Senor Esugars and give it our final thoughts and our rating, and we'll see you in just a bit. All right, back with Senor Esugars. Wrap up time. Cigar Snob, give us your final thoughts.
I would have to say it's a great cigar, flavor-wise. If you look for a cigar that's peppery, woody, all kinds of different flavors of wood that comes out of it, earthiness, a little bit of back sweetness, stayed pretty much that way throughout, except getting a little more woody as the cigar goes on. The only problem that I have with my cigar, it's too moist now. It's really, really soft. A little bit more time of just resting and having the cigar and controlled humidity, then it'd be perfect for that.
Okay.
I would call this a full flavor cigar. I wouldn't call it full strength, but a flavor. I mean, it hits you in the mouth. It's very present.
Agreed.
You get some cigars where you got to search for the flavor. Here, it hits you in the mouth. It's there.
Yeah, you got the full flavor.
Yeah. I'd call it medium, maybe a little on the heavier side of medium strength-wise.
Mm-hmm.
Like I said, that peppery flavor dominates in the very beginning, and then it kind of mellows out and gives it that kind of woodsy flavor. I get a little bit of sweetness out of it. I don't know if I'm associating the word sweetness with something different than you guys are, but I call it sweet. Outside of that one touch-up I had in the beginning, I haven't touched it since, and it self-corrected beautifully. Other than that, it's a really good cigar.
Yeah. Mine has been really nice all the way through. A lot of pepper at the beginning. I mean, woo. Like you said, some would make their eyes water. Lots and lots and lots of pepper, especially on a retrohale. And then the pepper starts to go in the background, but it never disappears for me.
Right.
About midway through, I was getting more of that earthiness and nice full tobacco flavor, and I get the sweetness. Where I'm getting the sweetness is after it rests a bit on my tongue.
Yeah, it's not like not when you first inhale.
Right. It's
as you're kind of exhaling a little bit, it leaves like a sweeter.
It's a lingering sweetness.
Aftertaste or on the back end.
Right.
Yeah.
And I would attribute that to the San Andreas wrapper. Typically, those wrappers get that way with me. And but yeah, that woody earthiness is what I think kind of makes this unique.
Very unique.
So that transition
right.
too. It starts off a completely different flavor.
Right.
And kind of mellows down to something else.
Right. And mine is staying really. All cigars get a little softer as they heat up, but this has stayed fairly firm for me. So mine has been not an issue at all as far as sponginess or keeping it lit. And it could have been. So again, with maybe that box having a little more time to rest, we'd have more consistency with the 3 cigars. But overall, I would say this is a very, very good cigar. Cornelius and Anthony is not one of your most well-known lines. I guess I would call it a boutique line for lack of a better term, because they're not a big player like a Fuente or people like that. But in this particular cigar, I think they got a winner.
They've done very well.
We like smoking and talking cigars with you. So want to hear more from you, and we look forward to being with you next time. All right, so take care. Cheers.
Stay interesting, my friends.